Hello and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. It's time for another baby Betta update, and this is going to be episode 10 of the Betta breeding series. And today I decided to do two things differently. First, this is going to be just a one-take video where I film, so if I stutter or stumble upon my words, that is just how I talk. And another thing that I'm going to do different is I'm just going to keep filming and not edit. I've done this before in the past, and I've been feeling kind of nostalgic for the old Creative Pet Keeping days, so I wanted to do this once more. So I hope that you like it, and then next video maybe I'll get fancy again and kind of edit something as cool as possible. But the baby bettas, as you can see, are doing great. So we have the tancho babies, so these are the same siblings, same age, and then the startail babies. The reason these two are in two separate tanks is because these are the larger babies, the smaller babies, and I separated them so that they can not compete for food. They have more space. Now, because this spawn is about 2 weeks younger, they're not ready just to get separated yet, but we already see a couple that are getting bigger. So probably after next week, I will separate them, and I already have a tank prepared, which is right next to the tancho group, and they're going to be going right here next to the blue ocelotus who are sleeping. Well, there's one right there. All the fishies were technically sleeping, but I decided to film at night because then I don't have to worry about glare. The downside is I woke everybody up, so you can see some of the little baby bettas are a little groggy. They're a little confused. They're like, "Excuse me, we're gonna have an argument here while you turn off the light." By the way, little baby bettas can be very aggressive at a young age. Look at these guys. They're so small. They're so little, and they're already having disputes. But what was I saying? I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I woke them up. There we go. See, that's what happens when it is a one-take video, but it's kind of fun. So over here, this is the younger group, and what I noticed about them is they actually feed and hang out during the day in the front, and this little group has started to learn from them and mimic them. But when it comes to sleeping time, they actually sleep in the back, and that is a very bizarre but interesting thing that I've noticed with this spawn. This spawn doesn't really do that as much, just this one in particular. And then these kind of sleep all over the place. So the same spawn, but the younger siblings seem to do something different and unique, and they've been repeating this very kind of consecutively in the past couple nights. So I think that's an interesting observation. I do like to check on my fish at night sometimes just to see how they're doing, because it's always interesting. This little spawn is already out and about too. You can see their full tummies because everybody got fed before they go to sleep. I try to feed them in the morning. I try to give them a snack during midday, and then they get a big meal at night. And that's kind of what I've been doing with all of these little babies. So that's kind of my little update. We've got some algae kind of happening over here, which is kind of cool because that means I'll be able to nibble on any little critters that will stay in here. But that is how the tanks are looking. The baby bettas are doing really great, and I thought I would make a simple little update. Let's see if I can do a quick little zoom, see if I can even focus. Ooh, yeah, I did. Good job, camera. Look at this cute little baby. So some of them are showing their baby stripes. Some of them are starting to marble into different colors. We're seeing some, in particular this spawn, I'm seeing some like Cambodian types, even though they're not Cambodian, some reds. We have, what else? Mostly, yeah, just different shades of red pigmentation and like cellophane, but like Cambodian style. While over here, we have like the little mini-me's, little mini versions of the same coloration, which is super, super interesting. But then this spawn is super interesting because all of them are really dark, but the big ones that are coloring up are starting to show metallic coloration, as well as some blue and red. So this is super interesting. I just can't really film it very well. So hopefully by next week, they'll be a bit bigger, and maybe they're gonna color up a bit more, and we'll be able to see how cool they are. So I think I will end the video here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of random one-take update. I think it was a lot of fun to do because I haven't done that in a while, and it feels like we're hanging out. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!